Hello guys! Here we showcase to you top 5 best suspense thriller movies on Netflix. So hold your chair and dive into top 5. First of all, for more videos like this, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Under the Shadow, an exquisitely crafted and thoroughly unnerving thriller, writer-director Babak Anvar's feature debut, blurs the line between supernatural terror and the horrors of the real world, like few films you'll ever see. Set in 1980s Tehran during the War of the Cities, the backdrop of Anvar's own fear-ridden childhood narges, Rashidi stars as medical student Shida, who is barred from her studies because of her involvement in revolutionary politics. When her husband departs for the front, Shida is tasked with protecting their young daughter Dorsa, a Vinmanshadi, as the fighting and bombings escalate around them. It doesn't look like things can get any bleaker, and that's when Shida and Dorsa are haunted by an evil genie. The performances are powerful, and the filmmaking here is impeccable, evoking a war-torn Iran that is almost suffocating to watch. Anvari grew up in a culture where VCRs and VHS tapes were illegal, and his debut is made with the kind of passion for film that you can't put a price tag on. The supernatural scares work, but they're never quite as frightening as Shida's reality, which seems to be Anvari's point. Esteemed British film critic Mark Kermode named the small-scale powerhouse the best film of 2016, and it is not to be missed. Cam, directed by Daniel Goldberg, this Netflix original is about an adult webcam performer who discovers a sinister presence has taken her place on the internet. Cam has some truly frightening moments, and it examines the subject matter of sex work with appropriate care and thought. Most notably, it showcases a head-turning lead performance by The Handmaid's Tale's Madeline Brewer, who's often playing multiple entities on screen at the same time. Thanks to a perceptive script by real-life former Cam girl Isa Maze, Cam is often an examination of fractured identity, something that's definitely not limited to the world of adult entertainment. Cam stumbles a bit at the ending, but it's full of provocative ideas, and Brewer just floors you. I'm thinking of ending things. A year after she, frankly, stunned us with her turn as a Scottish bad girl turned country singer in Wild Rose, Jessie Buckley starred in Charlie Kaufman's darkly comic psychological thriller, based on a 2016 novel of the same name. I'm Thinking of Ending Things follows a young couple on a road trip. The film is arguably a little too smart for its own good, but it's an intriguing puzzle film that's well worth a watch. Gerald's Game, a career-high performance from the always good Carla Gugino, is front and center in Mike Flanagan's Netflix original, a Stephen King adaptation about a woman who ends up handcuffed to a bed in the middle of nowhere when her husband drops dead. This is pure, high-concept psychological terror, not spooky, but gripping, and the ick factor is high. His House, Remy Week's acclaimed supernatural horror debut, follows South Sudanese refugees adjusting to a perilous life in small-town Europe. Like The Babadook or Under the Shadow, this is horror as dramatic art, rather than a series of things that jump out and go boo. The real-world subject matter is twisted and devastating, all strikingly performed by leads Wunmi Masaku and Soap Darisu.